You have a fireplace setting. What's up, folks? Ethan here at Hunt Chrysler in Franklin, Kentucky, and today we're going to check out the 2022 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. This is a Series 3, which is fully loaded and is going to sticker for around $112,000. So we're going to cover everything on the interior. We're going to talk about a lot of the different features, that all new center stack, as well as the premium quality and the premium features that are going to come on this vehicle, as well as we're going to talk about the drivetrain and do a quick walk around and show you around the vehicle. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do so down below and hit that notification bell so as we post more about this Grand Wagoneer or any other vehicles in the future, you won't miss them. But that's enough of me sitting here talking to you. Let's go ahead and hop on in and take a look at this all new Grand Wagoneer. So we are going to start up front here with the powertrain. This is going to be the 6.4 liter Hemi V8 engine. This is going to be the similar engine to the Ram 2500 series. However, this Grand Wagoneer is going to be built on the same kind of platform that a Ram 1500 is. However, there's going to be a few things that are a little bit different. You're going to have a independent rear suspension in the back, and that's going to give you much more of a smoother, more premium feeling ride on the road. This is going to be capable of about 471 horsepower, as well as going to be able to tow about 9,860 pounds. So that's very capable for a full-size SUV that's going to be in this premium class compared to different ones in that same market. While we are underneath the hood here, you can see the Wagoneer badge up front, and it's very apparent that this one is built here in America, designed here in America, and Jeep has actually added the Born in America tag here as well. That is a point that's going to be very big for Jeep, so that they can make sure that its premium flagship vehicle is going to be built and assembled here in the United States. And now you do have your chrome grille up front with your LED lights on both the headlamps and the fog lamps. And what is really interesting, if you take a look at the letters here on the Wagoneer logo, you can see a gold accent that really makes it stand out, especially when you kind of look over and pan over it. Now you do have a lot of sensors down here, your park sensors, as well as having a night vision camera on this Series 3 Premium. So we're gonna take a look at that once we hop in the inside and go for a quick test drive, which we will post in a later video as well. Coming over to the side, you're gonna notice your 22-inch aluminum wheels with the black kind of coating on the interior pockets. These are gonna be paired with the 285 by 45 Goodyear touring tires. So these are gonna give you a very comfortable ride while giving you plenty of control on any of the off-road kind of driving that you might do in this premium SUV. Not a lot of people are going to take this off-road, but you do actually have the Quadra-Trac 2 suspension system. That's going to be the air ride suspension system that actually lets you raise and lower with the touch of a button and gives you up to 10 inches of ground clearance. So it lets you raise it about 4 inches or so up from what it is sitting at now, down an extra ½ inch as well for what they call the entry exit mode. So that'll let you get out a little bit easier if you need that help. Coming back, you do have your Grand Wagoneer badging on the side with that similar silver on the front with the gold accent on the back, as well as having the American flag. Again, this is assembled and built here in America. So they've got this flag actually backwards so that it's always flying forward. Now you do have a full-size liftgate back here in the back. You've got your Grand Wagoneer logo again with the chrome plate on the front with the gold accent on the back. You can raise your liftgate from here. Here you can actually raise and lower your third row from the two buttons in the back, and you can set down your second row with the captain's chair here on this vehicle. You can actually raise and lower these seats so that you can get full access to all of the storage that this vehicle offers. And you do have your tie down points here, as well as a 12-volt charger. And you'll actually notice that while your seats are down here, you can plug in a USB or USB-C charger from the back. Actually, every seat has its own charger points for the full vehicle. Now, if you want, you can actually raise these back up here in the back. The third row will come up on its own, and that makes it a little bit easier rather than having to reach in and grab them on your own. So let's hop on in and take a look at this all new interior on the Grand Wagoneer. All right, so there is a ton of features here on the interior of the Grand Wagoneer. Again, this is a $111,000 sticker price on this vehicle. But with that, there's gonna be a few things. First things first, you're gonna notice that you've got this real wood paneling throughout the entirety of the vehicle with the Palermo leather seats. This is gonna be kind of a camel or very, very light tan color. These are going to be heated and ventilated, as well as massaging front seats here in the front. You got your Series 3 logo here, and just really, really nice and impressive quality that you can tell from the manufacturer of this vehicle. One thing that's really interesting to note is that you've got a cooler here in the front center console here as well. So you just press this button and it'll actively cool down any drinks that you want in the vehicle. The steering wheel has that same really nice leather quality, really good quality stitching, and that real wood accent is continued here in the Grand Wagoneer. You've got your Grand Wagoneer logo here in the front. We will cover a lot about how the interior of this vehicle works in a separate driving video. We'll go over some of the basics here, but in a later video, we're going to talk a little bit about how to do some of the different things that you'll be using on daily driving. We're going to go off tripod for this, so we'll try and keep it as steady as possible. But here you can see that you've got your controls for your different audio stations, all of your different video settings. You're gonna have multiple cameras in the back that you can control. You can actually hook up an HDMI signal. If you swipe over, you can see your Uconnect or your Fire TV with your rear entertainment controls. You can actually navigate with your vehicle here. And what I think is super useful and gonna be really nice in the future is that you can set your route and do all that you need to from here, so you don't have to mess with this screen over in the middle. It's a little bit further away, so this one's a lot closer and a little bit easier to see, and that way you're not having to bother the driver with any of their changes on that screen. So you can go and set your route and then just send it to this middle screen here on the center console. So plenty of use for that navigation setting. You can pair new devices and manage your different Bluetooth headphones. And then what I really like is you have access to all of your different vehicle cameras here. So I was talking a little bit about that fam cam. So it's a little hard to see, but you can actually see your fam cam from here, so you can keep a closer eye on your different passengers or any of the different seats in the back, as well as having access to your surround view and getting all of the cameras that you have here in the vehicle. So this screen is going to be really useful, and I've mentioned before on the regular Wagoneer that this is going to act kind of like the co-pilot or the second in command of the vehicle. So you're not having to drive, so you've got a lot more attention that you can pay to this screen and control a lot of different features. While we're here on the passenger seat, I'll give you a closer look at your different drive modes. Again, we are going to do a full driving review with this Grand Wagoneer, so you can see just how smoothly this drives down the road. But you've got your drive modes on this side and your Quadra-Trac suspension over here, so you can actually raise and lower the vehicle, as well as having your different drive controls here. So you've got your four-wheel drive low, and then you've got your hill descent control here as well. All of your different touch buttons down there. You do have your auto park holds, your lane centering, your traction control, your emergency flashers, your park assist, your park warning, your tow haul mode, and then this screen, or this button, will turn on this passenger screen like so. You do have your different climate controls. Again, this has heated seats, massaging seats, ventilated seats, everything that you would expect on a vehicle within this price range with that ultra premium level. You're gonna have all of that here on the Grand Wagoneer. And not only is it supremely comfortable up in the front, this second row and third row are going to be extremely comfortable and have a lot of features to offer here as well. For example, here in the second row, I have the rear entertainment group, and that's going to give me a 10.1-inch screen that I have full control of with Fire TV. So I have access to all my favorite shows and all my favorite movies as if I had my own TV at home. And what's better about that is I can hook up my own individual headphones or my own individual HDMI port, and I can control and watch whatever I want without disturbing the rest of the passengers. And not only do I have the entertainment, I have my own climate. I have a heated and ventilated seat with the ability to set my own temperature for this side. So I've got plenty of ability to make this ride tailored to exactly what I want. It doesn't end there. This third row has plenty of room. Usually third rows are going to be extremely cramped, but this one has plenty of room here in the back, and you can actually recline these seats here in the third row. This has that same very, very nice quality Palermo leather. You have a USB and a USB-C charger at every seat here in the vehicle, and you have your own skylight here in the back. So this Grand Wagoneer is going to make every single passenger feel like they're sitting in a luxurious vehicle. And on top of all of that, you can use what Jeep is calling relax mode, and that's going to just simply turn your front three screens into whatever setting you would like to pick from. So right now we're looking at the Aurora Borealis with the Northern Lights, and it's just really calm, and it's gonna let people who are waiting at the airport or to pick anyone up and just kind of let you sit here and just relax. So you've got the aquarium, you have a Aurora Borealis, you have a fireplace setting, you have a forest setting, and then you have this topographic setting. And again, functionally, it doesn't really do anything, but it allows you to relax and feel a little bit more than you would be just sitting in the vehicle while you're waiting for any extended period of time. So you tell us, with the price of this vehicle creeping up kind of well into the six figures, what do you think about the 2022 Jeep Grand Wagoneer? We really are impressed and feel like it's a much bigger step in the luxury premium market than our previous look at the Wagoneer. So you tell us, what do you think? Let us know down in the comments below. As always, folks, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. It's one of the easiest ways for you to tell us which videos you enjoyed and which ones to bring you more of in the future. If you have any questions or you think that we forgot anything, let us know down in the comments below. We always like to dive down there and have a conversation with you all about these vehicles we are reviewing. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so down below and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos as we put them out in the future. That's about all I've got for the walk around of this Grand Wagoneer. Y'all stay tuned for the driving review that's coming out here soon. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll catch you later.